always forget to set my timer. It's impressive. Anyway, hey! Welcome to week 4 of putting my way through 2023. As you can see, today I ran out of spoons. I don't know if you can see it, but I did. And wow, I'm so tired. My back has been hurting like hell for a few days, and I have to keep a warm bin bag there at all time, because the moment I remove it, I'm in pain. And since it sucks, I don't want to remove it. I sleep with that thing too. I don't know what to do. I think it's, nerves stuck somewhere, but did not live with sleep. It did not live with warm shower. I do not want to put ice there. Like, no. really don't know. Which would be a stupid idea, since I know that it helps. It makes me feel better, so it is the solution, but apparently there's not enough it. I've been considering, taking a bath, but considering my bathtub is really small, I highly doubt that it's gonna help anything. Just make me lose a lot of water and a lot of time. So, I'm not gonna do that. Only 3 days left in January, and I have not done a lot of what I had planned. But it's okay, because I still did quite a lot. So, on Sunday, first day, I printed. So I printed some more frames, and I have now 62 of them. 22 of those are things that I made. Like this one that is a pic that I took from Gish. The mermaids are things that I made. This one I took. Anyway, and I also printed flowers for one of my book modification project. It works well, I think, since I have a lot of ink to spare. I will print them again, so I have bunch of them, and I can have a book that is really full of flowers, not just have some one way or another, a lot of them. I have ink to spare, I have paper to spare. It's okay. I also crocheted a lot. I finished the balls for Blue Dick. I've been crocheting a lot. At some point, I don't remember which day it was, but at some point, crocheting seems like the worst thing I could ever think of doing. I was so sick of it. I just had done it too much, and one day I was like, I'm not gonna do that. It's just no. So I think it was on Monday. Anyway, so on Monday, I did the dishes. I put the pictures in the frames. I am battling with the frames. They are pissing me off. Fucking professional that put something behind the frame so nobody can take them apart and use them again. We're stuck with what there is in it. I had to try to pry open one of them, and I cracked the glass, so instead I just glued the picture on top of the glass, because it was just so much easier. And that is because professionals make sure they know that their work can be done, and that the frame is ruined for everyone else. It's just always nice. I also made some fish and chips. I went grocery shopping again, and I did some more crochet. I don't know which day it was that I didn't crochet, but apparently I did it every day this week. So I don't know when I was sick, but I still did it a lot. On Tuesday, I cleaned up because it was a mess. And I hanged up all the frames. I did that in 3 days. Usually I have like weeks between each steps because I hate doing each step. Like I hate hanging the thing on, I hate putting the pictures in the frame because it actually has to fit and find the picture that fit the frame. It's just a waste of time. So I did it and I'm pretty proud of it. I crocheted some more and I crocheted some more and I'm still not done, and I don't think I will be done in the next 3 days. So it's the blue ticks and the green tick are not gonna be done by the end of January, which really sucks because I want the ticks done so I can move on to the scarves for my friend who commissioned me, and I can do that until I finished that commission. Anyway, on Wednesday I was productive. I wrote a fic that was crack. To be fair, it really was a fic that did not have a lot of interest. And the problem was it's not a fic that I can use in my Fibblewomp project. So I just wrote it and posted it immediately, and people liked it because it was fun. It was very funny crack, and I liked it. I crocheted, I made some pumpkin pie. I wanted to, I had 2 pie crusts because I bought one and I asked my neighbor to buy my one too. And I had planned to make a design with the other one so I could put on top of the pumpkin pie, but I knew it was gonna shrink, and even the pre-made one that actually all set together, gluten-free pie dough just sucks. Just so much. And I did not want to spend hours and hours on it just for it to turn like shit because it was gluten-free dough. I didn't have that energy in me. So I just did not. And I just made a normal pumpkin puree, and now I have a puff pastry that I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with. Maybe I'm gonna make some little croissant. We'll see. On Thursday I sketched for February, which stem was gonna be lampshades, and I made all the sketches of all the lampshades, and there is a page where it's my mood page, and there is 28 lampshades, and it's so many. It was so annoying, but I think it's gonna look cool, so that's something. And speaking of lampshades, I now have 3 of them to redo. One, frankly, it's not in great condition and it's not really pretty, so I don't have many problem with removing it completely. This one, because it's frankly ugly. Problem is, I'm not sure it's even compatible to a normal size thing, so we'll see about that. And this one that I wanted to put on my desk lamp, but it is meant to be overhang. It's pretty, but I really like the shape and I really want to do something very interesting with the shape. So we'll see what I can do with those. I do not have the skills, I do not have the materials, the money or the time or energy to do anything with them, but I still want to do something with them. It's like for the books. I want to do it. And I'm not listening to reason telling me it's not realistic. I don't care. That's life. We'll see how that turns out. When it blows up in my face, like it really will, Well, I can tell myself I told you so, I suppose. I made some bread. It's not great, but it tastes like bread. It's very crumbly, but it tastes like bread. It looks mostly like bread. And it's something great. And it's something that I completely eyeballed. I did not follow any recipe. And ta-da! It would work. It worked great. So really, you should not follow recipes for gluten-free bread. Just do whatever. I did some laundry. I cooked some zucchini for my cats. I called my health insurance about my sunglasses because I thought they were going to cover the lenses for my sunglasses, because I never asked them anything. And when I went on in December to the place for the glasses, they told me to come back on January so I could use my insurance to pay for those. In December, I was completely ready to pay for my lenses because I thought it was normal to pay for lenses, and I did not expect my insurance to cover it. So I have that money planned especially just for the lenses. And then that guy told me to come back so he could, use my insurance, and that my insurance would cover it. And so I spent the money that I had planned for the lenses elsewhere. And now I'm coming to them in January again, asking them to use my insurance, and my insurance does not cover them. I should have done that in December and not listened to a word the guy said. So now I don't have the money, and they ask $150 for my sunglasses lenses. I don't want to spend money, but I really, really would like some sunglasses that are actually my correction, so I can feel safer while outside and while driving with my sunglasses. But that means $150. Money, money, money. We live in a pretty cruel world. Friday was the day that didn't happen because I got up at 10 p.m. last night, so I already considered it was today, Friday did not happen this week. And today, I had plans. I had plans to hang up my laundry, which I did, to write a little, to film February, the bullet journal, to go to the thrift store, and then to film the vlog. That did not happen. Why? Because I spent an hour or two reading. It was nice and all. I crocheted a little bit in front of videos. It was nice and all. And then I decided to go write. And oh boy, I was not prepared. I was in a strike, and I ended up writing 12,510 words today. It is humongous. It is more than my record. My record was like 8K, and this is 12K. 12,000 words. It took me 12 hours to do so. So that just means that 11 hours. It took me 11 hours to write all those words. That means that I did not have the place in my schedule to do anything else. I wanted to go to the thrift store this morning, but by 9:30, when I should have gone, I was still in the middle of it. And I was like, if I stop now, I will never go back to it, and I want to finish it today. So I pushed and pushed, so I couldn't go this morning because I was writing this morning. And I finally managed to finish what I wanted to finish right around 1 p.m., 1:15. And right away I changed, I put some new clothes, and I went to the thrift store. And I just came back and I'm so tired, man. Of course, filming the bullet journal will have to wait tomorrow because today that's not gonna happen. I've been awake for more than 18 hours. 12 of them have been spent writing and doing nothing else. I drink 3 liters of tea. I am exhausted. I am going to bed. I am not even going to pass by the shower case. Because I'm tired, I'm going to bed. But I'm so proud and so happy. I wrote 12,000 words today. I don't know if you understand, but sometimes I think it's it's a victory when I write 900 words, and today I wrote 12,000 words. I never wrote that many words in one day, in one go. This is humongous. I am so proud, and this is a record that is going to be hard to break the next time. But I was in a strike, and you have to take it. You have to go with the flow, because if you stop, you'll never go back to it. I'm so glad I did, because that fic is basically done completely. I only have the epilogue to write. That's great. That's awesome. But I'm so tired. So, damn. That means we only have 3 more days to prepare for February, and none of my 7 first days are written. I'm so screwed. But it's gonna be okay. Tomorrow I film February. I try to write a shorter fic this time because I'm not insane. On Monday I have to call the optician to tell them if I take the lenses or not. I think yes. I just don't want to spend $150, but I probably will. I'm gonna try to crochet at least a little to finish all of the bases pieces, and all of the finicky little details I'll finish in February. That I really like to finish all the base. Plan the bed, maybe. It's really not urgent. Write. Maybe comment. And I have more printing to do because I just bought new frames and I want more flowers. So working on the frames and the book if I find time, which I doubt, but I will try. So that's the plan for the next 3 days, and probably the days after that, once I can actually use the new bullet journal. For now, all I have is the last 3 days of January, and I'm running out of pages, so it's even in the new book. It's gonna be pretty. I think it's gonna be cool, but it's gonna take me a while. I'm excited for next week. I really hope that I'm gonna continue and write still a lot more, but not 12k a day. I can survive this. not that day every day. I can't do this. I will go insane. So yeah, I'll see you next week for this good news. I'm gonna go to bed with the bean bags on my lower back and pretend the world doesn't exist.